Hello everyone, welcome on in. It's time for us to start our next science adventure game, which is Anonymous Code. And the little text under the logo says the fact that you've arrived here, rather to the save point, at this moment in your life is nothing short of a miracle. It delights me to no end. Step through the stage's curtain, rip off the mask of the wizard who pulls the strings, close the loop, hack into God. Which is exciting. As we discussed at the end of Chaos Child, this Anonymous Code wasn't originally supposed to be part of the Science Adventure series instead of a part of a different series, but it would have been the same world as Occultic 9, which we just watched the anime for these past couple of Saturdays on the Discord, if you were part of it. If you weren't part of it, I definitely do recommend watching it. It's very interesting. And honestly, immediately from the short promotional visuals, I definitely see its connection to Occultic 9 right away. So it'll be interesting to see how that all comes together and see how it plays into the Science Adventure series as well, because I have heard that Anonymous Code bridges that gap between Occultic 9 and whatnot a little bit better. The game might be slightly broken for me too, unfortunately. I'm not entirely sure to what extent yet, because I've only been at this opening screen, and before I pulled up the menu here, it'll do the automatic going to pull up the opening movie. For most of the graphics options for crossover, it just will crash at that point, so I have stuck with the version where it is just nothing except for the audio for that part. But nothing that post-production suck you can't fix, right? In theory, anyway. But, yeah, I'm really looking forward to our next science adventure. Thumbs up. I don't know. Welcome in, Skullabloke. Loop, game start. Oh boy, chapter 0. Let's find out how broken the game is, I guess. Hold on tight, Momo. Hang. Bravo 1. Establish contact with the target at Minami-dai intersection in 12 seconds. 88% chance they'll turn right onto the road ahead of it. Bravo 1. Once you confirm the right turn, proceed 60 meters south. This is Bravo 1. Copy that. Target is taking the right turn, heading south. It's so weird not hearing any audio. I think it's because I picked English instead of Japanese. If it's Japanese, it'll be fully voiced. Let's find out. Intercept target again in 11 seconds. Nope, okay. If it's not fully voiced to Japanese, then we can stick with English, I guess. So that's definitely an immediate difference. Bravo 1, stand by. Target has turned right again. They're now passing the residential area and heading towards Loop 7. Where's Alpha 2? Heading south on Loop 7. They'll pass the central line in about 10 seconds. Get them on Honan police box. Fast. Bravo 1, remain on standby. The target will reach Honan intersection in 28 seconds. Probability of them heading straight is at 61%. 24% chance they'll take a left turn. This is Alpha 2. We'll need 60 seconds. What's the status of the mobile connection to the Grapper? No success yet. Target's changing their address manually every second. Keep trying until you get through. This is Rhino Leader, Alpha 2, firing warning shots. Doesn't matter if you can't see the target. This is a residential area. Are you sure? I am. We'll take responsibility. Roger that. Alpha 2, do as instructed. This is Alpha 2, firing warning shots. The target will reach Honan intersection in 6, 3, 2, 1. Left turn. They're heading south down Loop 7. Bravo 3 has assumed position on Koshu Kaido. Mob con successful. We've infiltrated the target system. Good. Bring them to a stop. Roger. That's checkmate. Ah. What is it? The target stopped at the center of Ohara intersection. We haven't used the mobcon to hack them yet. What? Did they know we were coming? Hello. Ellipsis, though. The intersection was surrounded by multiple armored vehicles. Helicopters circled overhead, but made no attempt to land. A short time later, another armored vehicle pulled into the intersection from Nakano. While the other vehicles kept their distance, this one came right up to the Creeper. That's right. Stand by at high altitude. Don't come down. If you don't know what they're up to, yes, disregard what Torno says. By relaying some orders through an old-fashioned transceiver, a burly soldier stepped out of the vehicle to face down the boy and girl. Ellipsis. His mouth? Maybe that's part... Oh, maybe that's part of how the game's broken. The voices don't work. Aww. Let me put it on max just to find out. That could be it, though. Damn. Ellipsis. Yo. You stopped by yourself. Smart move. Okay, the audio ducking is working for the config, but there's no voices. No! I can't win. Okay, well, definitely, turn that off because there's no voice volume. Guess I'm soloing this without even any voice direction to hear anything. I think the BGM can stand to turn up a bit. Maybe this music too. You stopped by yourself. Smart move. Don't put up a front. I know you're relieved, am I right? Getting your ass handed to you by a little punk like me must have done a number on your pride as a soldier. Sorry, but I'm no script kiddie. Hand her over. Ellipsis. She's not your property. I said, hand her over. How about you offer something in return? Sweeten the deal and I might say yes. A gunshot rang out. The soldier had shot the rear wheel of the Graper with his handgun. The damage was done. With the superconductive motor out of commission, the Graper wasn't going anywhere. You jackass! The armor better pay you enough to cover the repair bill. Despite losing his means of escape, the boy was unfazed. In fact, he glared at the soldier more intensely than before. Oh, the narrator is not the MC. Interesting. You don't seem to understand your situation. You have two options. Spend your life in jail or die here. We'll write it off as an accident. Pick one. I don't vibe with either. With either. Your future is in my hands. Really, and those huge transhuman paws you got there? Give me your answer. Don't underestimate me. Listen up. In exactly 51 seconds, that transceiver you got hanging there is gonna go off. What? You're gonna get an order to retreat, and your captain's authority won't mean shit because that order is coming straight from the government. Congrats on first Marvel. Let me go ahead and get that over for ya. You haven't missed much yet. The game's slightly broken. I have to do all the voices by myself, despite there apparently being English voices. I am... everything's so nice. But honestly, broken audio isn't the worst thing to happen, because at least it's still playable. This means I got more work. Well, you're all shook up. I'll take Momo and run. He'll come chasing after us, of course. But you won't get far, because a passing car is gonna knock you flat on the road. That's the future I want. What kind of shit is that? Retreat order in 51 seconds? A car hitting me? You crack me up, I'll give you that. But that's enough. That's 51 seconds. Answer it, army guy. This is Rhino Leader. Captain, we were ordered to retreat. What? Our politicians higher up the food chain chickened out. Seems they favor the status quo. But the target's right here there. Blah, blah, blah. You're the ones who turned the chase into a shit show. It's your own fault, losers. Alright then, peace. Hold it. This is fun. Thud. Man. This is really fun, actually, in the little comic scenes. You can't escape. Free shit. Beep. Screech. Kid is right. I think the game is crashing. If nothing's happening. Oh, this is fun. Well, this is a good song, but, you know, okay. Let's cutely close the game. Let's hope there was an autosave before that. If not, it shouldn't be too difficult to click through. When the game is broken. Okay, seems the autosave was at the very beginning. That's exciting. Uh-oh. It's because I was trying to go too fast. Okay, understood. I'll just put it on auto, I guess, so that way I can't be impatient. Like, auto until we get to where we were anyways. But I think maybe I tried to click too fast and that's what happened there. Like where it first crashed. Which button is auto? F3? Oh, this is fun. I turn off auto right as we get to the comic and save there. honestly can't tell if these were 2D or 3D models. They definitely managed to strike a good balance in between. I'm inclined to say 3D models, but... No! It crashed here. Fuck, auto wasn't safe after all. God damn it. I'll just read it over again. Well done tight, Momo. Because apparently my reading at pace was not too fast, so... Bravo 1, establish contact with the target, meet the intersection 12 seconds, 88% chance they'll turn right onto the road ahead of it. This will get cut out, by the way, but just... Bravo 1, you're to confirm the right turn, proceed 60 meters south. This is Bravo 1, copy that. Target is making the right turn, heading south. Intercept target again in 11 seconds. Bravo 1, stand by. Target is turned right again. They're now passing the residential area and heading towards Loop 7. Where's Alpha 2? Heading south on Loop 7. They'll pass the central line in about 10 seconds. Get them to the Honan police box fast. Bravo 1, remain on standby. Target will reach Honan intersection in 28 seconds. Probability of them heading straight is at 61%. 24% chance they'll make a left turn. This is Alpha 2. We'll need 60 seconds. What is the status on the mobile connection to the Graper? No success? Yeah, target's changing their address manually every second. Keep trying until you get through. This is Rhino Leader, Alpha 2. Fire warning shots. Doesn't matter if you can't see the target. This is a residential area, are you sure? I am, I'll take responsibility. After that, Alpha 2, do as instructed. This is Alpha 2, fire warning shots. They're gonna reach Honan intersection in 6, 3, 2, 1, left turn. They're heading south down Loop 7. Bravo 3 has assumed position on Koshu Kaidan. Club gone successful. We have infiltrated the target system. Good. Bring them to a stop. Roger. That's checkmate. Ah. What is it? The target stopped at the center of a Wahara intersection. We haven't used the mob con to hide them. What? Did they know we were coming? Dun dun dun. While I'm back here again, I'm just gonna save. So we don't go through that again. How many save slots do we have? We have 7 pages. That's cool. Anyways, ellipsis. The intersection was surrounded by multiple armed vehicles. Helicopters circled overhead, but made no attempt to land. A short time later, another armored vehicle pulled into the intersection from Nakano. While the other vehicle kept their distance, this one came right up to the Graper. That's right, stand by at high altitude. Don't come down. We don't know what they're up to. Yes, disregard what Ordinal says. While relaying some orders through an old-fashioned transceiver, a burly soldier stepped out of the vehicle to face down the boy and girl. Ellipsis. Yo. You stuck by yourself. Smart move. No put up a front. I know you're relieved, am I right? Getting your ass handed to you by a little punk like me must have done a number on your pride as a soldier. Sorry, but I'm no script kiddie. Hand her over. She's not your property. Now set hand her over. How about you after... Blah, 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 it doesn't matter. I'm never actually reading this for things. But hi PTS, kitty. A gunshot rang out, and the soldier had shot the rear view of the Creeper with his handgun. The damage is done. With the superconductive motor out of commission, the Creeper wasn't going anywhere. You jackass. The army better pay you enough to cover the repair bill. Despite losing his means of escape, the boy was unfazed. In fact, he glared at the soldier more intensely than before. You don't seem to understand your situation. You have two options. Spend your life in jail or die here. Or write it off as an accident. Pick one. Heh, I don't vibe with either. Your future is in my hands. Really in those huge transhuman paws you got there? Give me your answer. Don't underestimate me. Listen up, in exactly 51 seconds that transceiver you got hanging there is gonna go off. What? You're gonna get an order to retreat, and your captain's authority won't mean shit because that order is coming straight from the government. While you're all shook up, I'll take Momo and run. He'll come chasing after us, of course. But you won't get far, because a passing car is gonna knock you flat on the road. That's the future I want. What kind of shit is that? Retreat order in 51 seconds? Car hitting me? Crack me up, I'll give you that, but that's enough. Transceiver noises. That's 51 seconds. Answer it, army guy. This is Rhino Leader. Captain, we're ordered to retreat. What? Our politicians higher up the food chain chicken out. Seems they favor the status quo. But the target's right here! You're the ones who turned the chase into a shit show. It's your own fault, losers. Alright then, peace. Hold it. While we're here again, I'm gonna do a cute save. I'll remember this one. You can't escape. Shit. Yep, that's definitely a classic Fiat in the future. Love it. Screech. And... We're at the same error again. At least you have a save that's a lot closer now. I wonder if maybe I have to skip through it? Reverse logic. Or at least closer to that part, so... It won't be like we're starting over from the beginning again. How do we skip? Oh, I went too far. Well, at least that was the trick. How do we get to the log? Let's try again. I just won't hold it for as long. Okay. stylization of the game. That's fair, I wish the game wasn't broken. And if I could figure out how to get to seems he can't use the backlog until after the intro. So I guess we could guess a vehicle appeared to save the day. The car door opened. The man inside called out to the boy. Get in! You're late, Oz. Oh, but the dazed girl slouched beside him. The boy leapt into the retro car. Yep, sure. Hit the gas. It actually happened, huh? Oh, why is all this happening anyway? The game is pretty loud, you think? I'll fix that later.
僕の計算によれば、この世界は間違いなく数式でできている。比率は1対 1.618。いつだって同じ。その繰り返しだ。見慣れた景色。無秩序に見える世界。フィボナッチは何一つ間違ってなかった。ひまわりも、カタツムリも、雲の渦だって、海流だって、宇宙銀河だって、そのすべてが同じ法則で成り立っている。つまり、すべては数列の集合体なんだ。もちろん動物だって、人間だってそう。神様はきっと天才数学者に違いない。この世界には僕という個体すら存在しない。それはただの概念に過ぎないんだ。僕はそれを証明してみせるよ。それじゃあ、もう始めるよ。
始めるよ。そう。How's that? Good? Okay. Cool. Now I have the backlog button. And I can't see for previous scenes. That's kind of annoying. Anyways, I got across Yumikawa here. The voices neither in Japanese or English work, unfortunately, so I just gotta guess voice direction for all of these little guys. Post-production sucks, he's gotta do something about the movie that we couldn't see. Yippee, I love one broken game. Actually, while we're this far, I might as well do another save, huh? Hoyan, where are you now? Right in front of the building. 3rd floor, right? Yeah, a cafe called Incarnation. I had no idea there was a place like this so close to the symphony. If things get hot, just turn and run. Gotcha, bro. Why the hell did we take this job anyway? There had to be others, right? For people who actually needed help. Because this is exactly the kind of job us white hats take. We've done it plenty of times before, haven't you? What is in the news? G26, I'll wait for it to leap again. But there's news in the corner. G26 Summit. SA4D network set to be disposed of in 2045. USA disapproves. I mean, yeah, typical USA, I guess. Yeah, and I've had enough of them. I want to quit this whole thing. I'm not a hacker because I want to be. Save that for when you got the skills to back it up. Yeah, he had a point. I wasn't some elite hacker. Okay, so Poyon is the narrator. He just wasn't for that first part. Interesting. I wonder who was. But whatever, I'd taken the job, so I was gonna do it. I had to make a living one way or another. I looked back at the building. Hey, so Hey, seems like the 4th floor is empty. You think that's a coincidence? Seems sus to me. Yeah, something's off. Looks like we know where to try if the 3rd floor comes up empty. If I'm right about this, you're treating me to some donuts. Singular, no more. 2, plural. 1 cinnamon sugar and 1 old-fashioned. Deal. Job always goes a little smoother with some bonuses that's up on the table. Cute. I agree with Poyon's ellipsis, cause I'm gonna save because I don't trust this game with my life. Well, there was only one free table by the time I arrived. Close call. If I'd been a little later, I would have been turned out on my ass. The cafe was full of AR-based fairy and elf characters. They fit the feel of this place. How do I quickly pull up the tips? No. F4. I got a few here. Okay, AR. Short for augmented reality. It refers to technologies that overlay reality with digital data. By 2037, BMI technology has enabled AR to become widespread. Virtual images, text, 3D models, etc. are displayed within the user's field of vision in real time. Recent development has made it possible for such non-real things to deliver actual tactile sensations. Script Kitty. A derogatory term for less than capable hackers. Specifically refers to hackers that commit malicious cyber attacks despite having little knowledge or skill themselves, often to use tools and scripts developed by other people. Mobile connection, a term used to describe the act of externally connecting to a vehicle's systems. In 2037, vehicles registered in the database of Japan's Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism, MLIT, can, with the MLIT's permission, be connected to from the outside. While the army and police use the system to, for example, stop vehicles being driven by fugitives, cases in which it is used by criminals themselves are on the rise. And then Graper, also known as Graper motorbikes. Grapers are a type of two-wheeled motorcycle equipped with the self-driving technology. They use a gyro to remain upright in any situation. Driving them is functionally no different from driving any other two-wheeled vehicle. They even require the same license. Equipped with G6 GPS, they calculate both their own movements and those of other vehicles in real time to automatically prevent traffic accidents, ineffective when the control system is disabled. The motor uses an electromagnetic acceleration system. Graper is a neologism that combines the words gravity and permission. Oh, okay. Grabber? Maybe is how you're supposed to say it then, because gravity and permission. Grab her. Okay, so grabber. The name refers to how it uses a gyro to remain upright despite being two-wheeled, making it look as though it defies gravity. As a vehicle capable of autonomous driving, it can also be remotely called to its owner's current position. Grapper is the name of the motorcycle. Got it. All the girls working here were seriously stunning. No, so it's this kind of place. Are you kidding me? Man, this is annoying. I'm glad I saved when I did. I'm glad I don't trust this game. Yep. Free table, AR, yep. All the girls working here were seriously stunning. No, so it's this kind of place. You're falling for it. I'm not. Focus on the job. I am. Thanks for being so patient. Here's your iced tea. Thanks. First time in a place like this? Does it matter? What? She suddenly started whispering in my ear. It's so cute how tense you are. Wanna come to my place tonight? Come on, we'll have a lot of fun. I'm not supposed to do this, but I could make an exception for you. No, I'm working right now. Working in a place like this? No, Crap, I wouldn't have said it. You really are cute. Sorry if I came on too strong. Have a good time. She blew me a kiss and walked away. Phew, that was a close one. That's right, you've never been to places like this. Let me give you a word of advice. Don't need it. That girl was wicked cute. But yeah, I got rid of her. I've got it all under control. I'm realizing I completely misread what he said, but it's okay. Minor mishap, but I'm back on track. Me. That's not what I wanted to warn you about. It's an AR cafe, so I thought you'd be aware, but none of the employees here are women. I was gonna say you shouldn't let appearances deceive you. Not women as in that they identify as not women in their free time, or are you being transphobic? Shrug. Huh? Not a single woman? That or they're just all eggs. They could all be eggs. Are you serious? I blurted out loud in surprise. Everyone stopped to stare at me. Sorry, I should have mentioned it earlier. No, wait, but they talked and acted just like women. I heard the Babi Niku concept exploded in popularity 20 years ago, and all the men who wanted to be pretty girls moved to VR. Saving again because I don't trust this game. Internet slang from the Japanese ba'achiru na bishoujo ni juniku suru, which roughly translates to assuming the flesh of a virtual pretty girl. If she's virtual, why should it matter if the person inside is a grown woman, a young girl, or a human being at all? This concept became a commonplace between the years 2018 to 2020, of course it did. That just sounds like eggs to me, though, if they're not like cis women. That's all. Another save just for good measure. And that's what I heard online. Did that mean all the customers here were fine with being served by guys? What could the secret behind this cafe's popularity possibly be? People living their best lives, probably. Like, if they can be however they want to look like, come on. Maybe I'll take a quick peek with my own eyes. Are you sure? There's bold and then there's reckless. Dude, don't make it sound like a big deal. I braced myself and turned off my BMI. I think this was the image that was popping up when I was like accidentally turning off things. I don't know. Ellipsis though. Oh. Ellipsis. Well, it seems like they're not just using all the employees though. Like, it's for the everything. Okay, I got it. Don't cry. I'm not. This is a whole new world to me. I'm just kind of shocked. The employees were actually a bunch of chubby middle-aged men with running skirts tucked into their shorts. It was a pretty old fit. I mean, not all of them were chubby, but whatever. Their feminine business names were written in a lurch of font on their running shirts, which only brought me closer to tears. Anyway, I'd like to get back to our mission, so... Tears dry now? Just talk. Come on, get over it. Alright, here's a review. Our client is Grid, one of the PIQT app stores. Mission: infiltrate the Concept Cafe Incarnation, access their server, and delete the data of Grid's customers, approximately 40,000. 3 days ago, someone stole the data of about 40,000 of their customers. Digging into access logs and whatnot led us to the Incarnation, the cafe you're in right now. I want to cry. VR cafe sounds cool. They could change the theme every month and such. Yeah. In the game, no. Anyone keeping track of how many times I've had to close and reopen the game? Blah 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 blah. That's kind of what PICT is. Pictogram Information and Quantum Technology Operation System, or PICT OS, is an internet browser OS in 2037 is used by a whopping 90% of all internet users. Originally developed for PC, it is now often presented as an OS for the BMI. PICT OS was created and run by a Japanese programmer until Google bought it in 2029 for the sum of $4,600 million. The acquisition was quite the hot topic at the time. Oh, I guess we didn't read BMI. Short for brain-machine interface. It refers to technologies that enable digital data to directly influence one's neural network. It allows for both the display of digital data with a person's own vision and connection to the internet, affording real-time linkage to vast amounts of data. The public was divided on this technology, with its detectors claiming that it's a sign of the coming singularity, or detractors, that it has diverse effects on the brain, or it assists and encourages criminal behavior. Now, 2037 has an adoption rate as high as 90% among people under 30, and barely above 50% in seniors over 60. It is most commonly used by clipping an electrode piercing on the upper ear, then clipping a device known as a carionode to it. Interesting. Yep, the customers, cafe are in. And it's happened again. So there might be something broken with this particular thing here. I think I'm gonna have to make the tough decision for us to not play anonymous code yet, then. And wait until it's more stable. Because, like, I can't always be coming up with bug fixes. It's not even been an hour of, like, stream. So, like excluding starting soon. So, like, not even an hour of, like, actually playing the game. So I mean, I'd be down to try some. Is this a problem that, like, since you were looking into it, is this a problem that, like, exists on, like, the Windows version as well? Or is it just because it's crossover? Because on the crossover compatibility thing, like, there's only been 2 reviews. One was for one of the more recent versions, and it said, like, it installed, it didn't run. But the older version was more accurate to this and said it was okay, just that, like, it would sometimes crash when the dialogue was going too fast. And then the frame rate for 3D parts dropped. I already tried all the different graphics versions. I haven't tried all the syncs. Because I don't fully understand that enough to know, like, what those change. I know D3D Metal and MSync was what was recommended for Somnium files in particular, but, you know, not exactly the same type of game. Especially since D3D Metal doesn't actually work that well for this game. Mostly what comes up is trying to get the game to run on Steam Deck and Linux in general, so it might be common issues with Wine just broadly. That makes sense. If you could send me the links to the DLL files, I can at least try them. You didn't say anything with Windows. That means the Windows version is probably just fine. Because, like, some of these issues I could live with, like, the video's not working. I could easily fix that in post-production. I've had to do that for Neptunia before. And then also, like, the voice is not working. That's not that big of a deal at the end of the day. But it's those, and then the game just not being that stable in general. So just, like, well, that sucks. But yeah, if you can send me the links to those on Discord, maybe I could check out and see if that works. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, okay, so this fixed the voice dialogue. Blinks. Okay, download package. Hmm. Ah. Here we go. Oh, that's a file manager. Because I'm not finding how I can open the package. Yeah, I can't use the anonymous code improvement patch from the Committee of Zero, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have installed it from the get-go, but yeah. Since it's for Linux only, like, the instructions start with, like, Linux Steam Deck things only, so, like, not really anything I can do on my end, unfortunately. Fixing the voices, actually. Yeah, I see that now. Hmm. Hmm. Apparently the opening videos is also broken for Windows 10, unfortunately. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not finding enough information about the specific issue I'm having. I'll send a support ticket to Crossover, see if they can maybe come up with something or know something that I don't know. But I think tentatively I'm gonna have to play something else. I was originally planning to do Steins Gate Elite next, so maybe it just means we'll be doing that sooner until Anonymous Code works better on Forties. Um, Okay, message sent to crossover. I'm afraid I'm gonna go ahead and end my YouTube streams just because YouTube isn't very friendly for doing other games. But I will be doing something else on Twitch if you guys would like to see what I'm doing after this for tonight. But farewell, YouTube. Bleh. I will also stop recording. I probably won't make a video out of this though, because I'm probably just gonna start over from the beginning. Okay, anyways, just us Twitch now. No YouTube recordings, nothing. Just us. How's that feel? I don't know. Ignore me. That sucks. I guess I'll put that in my doesn't work category. Where are you hiding? There it is. Sad days. I think an easy option is just to play a rhythm game. But what rhythm game should I play? I'm torn between Project Diva and Thumper. Thumper would be interesting because I haven't actually streamed it. But I would have to close and reopen Steam because I am on DXVK, and that works perfectly for Project Diva. Hatsune Miku or Thumper? What do? What do you guys think? Not that I have an active chat right now, but I can pretend. I have active chatters right now, right? Maybe I'll go ahead and do Thumper, because I haven't played it on stream. I apparently haven't played Miku since March, huh? Fascinating. Fuck it, Thumper. That sucks though. I think I'm probably gonna go on a quick little break after I get the game up. Especially since an ad break is upcoming, so. Uh-oh, is Thumper not working? Come on, Thumper. think maybe I, like, tabbed out of the game too soon. And that's why I didn't like that. Yeah, okay. I guess I just don't like being clicked out of the game in general. Okay. Let's see. I may have a workaround for this. Okay, it seems like it doesn't want to be streamed at all. Well, okay, guess I'm not doing Thumper. I guess I can't stream that at all. That kind of sucks. But can't be helped. Project Diva it is after all. That's what I get for trying to do something different. Welcome back from ads. Just updated stream info. Thumper sadly doesn't work if you missed that. I can't win. Miku. I got this. Trust. Yeah, I do got this. Look at me. Oh, that's extra stream. Let's not do that to myself. Let me get the song list up here. There we go. Migu. Oh yeah, the controller. The gamepad viewer. No, thank you for the head pats. Damn it. You might know the game audio is too quiet, by the way. You can turn up a little? Okay. Is that good? Should I turn up more? Kind of hard to tell the difference, I'll be honest. Why didn't you save? Either way, I still don't hear that much of a difference. Shrug. Sounds good to you? Good enough for me, then. I hate slow songs. Blech. I hate slow songs. Because you need the reminder, because I didn't even say that all that long ago. Yes. I will fail, but I'll fail having a good time. Damn it. I'm so too tempted to do a retry, but maybe if it comes up again later. I don't want to get too absorbed in retrying the same song, you know? Because I will. I've done it before. Can happen again. How's everyone's day been? Sorry, anonymous code didn't work. I don't mind the charting on extreme. I just gotta get good. I'll come in though. Sorry, a little locked in right now. Mm-hmm. There. No. So much for clearing this song. What were those fucking doubles? Whatever. I don't know if I'll ever go for perfect on it. I'm not at that point. It's so dumb because it's one of the older charts. That's fair, though. To be honest, I haven't been like perfect score chasing on Project Diva games since I think F. But that was a while ago. Actually, the song that I remember for sure getting perfect before on F or F second, whichever one this one was on, was Ashes to Ashes, actually. But like with all the new controls compared to F, I don't think I've gotten a perfect since. The controls are too different. Still fun though, but very different now. I actually used to play this song a lot because my mom liked it. I don't think I ever got a perfect on expert though, just the lower difficulties. I know it was originally for the arcade. Honestly, I find the controller easier than the arcade game. It could be just because I'm more used to the controller, but I feel like the older versions, like F and F second, would probably be actually easier on the arcade controllers, but not the older, like the newer ones. Damn it. I'm not logged in. It's fine. I'm just an EP little guy. Back to random. Ah. The fluorescent lamps are cute as hell. I was not paying them any mind. Because of more buttons, overall difficulty is easier unless you struggle on the game in general, in which case the game is going to be hard no matter what you use. I mean, I guess that's fair, but I'm also just not used to the arcade control in comparison because I only go to the arcade ever so often, but I just always have my PlayStation controller. Damn it. We. No, new record. Let's go. Time to fill another song. Yippee. Me when fail song. I don't know. Blech. Man. Damn it. I was surviving for so long with such little health, it made me a little cocky, I'll be honest. Man, I am really not locked in. I think it's because the heat's getting to me. It's so hot and for why. Like, I think it was in the 90s. I don't do well in hot weather. I perish. Make poor combo. Yippee. New record. Oh man. Only 6 away from a full combo. That's crazy. I feel like I like this song more in concept than actually in practice. But mostly because the beat map is rough. I honestly wasn't expecting to get to the end of the song. I'll take it, but wasn't expecting it. No, I didn't want to retry it. Let me out. What if? What could go wrong? Surely nothing could go wrong for this idea. Phew. Okay. Yeah, what could go wrong with my idea? So far nothing bad has happened. Everything's fine. This is a swell idea. Nothing could go wrong. Hi, Ball. Welcome in. As you can see, we're not playing Anonymous Code. Oh, this is the first Vocaloid song you ever listened to? Nice. Anonymous Code was broken, by the way. Also wasn't expecting to actually finish that song. As you can see, I'm being very smart and playing a very good difficulty, where nothing could go wrong. I will stretch and hydrate, though. It's so hot today. Not unfortunate, my ass. I was expecting to fail the song. Or you were talking about Anonymous Code. My brain is somewhere else. Yeah, no, Anonymous Code is super broken, unfortunately. Yeah, my brain is somewhere else. It doesn't accommodate for chat lag. Mostly because I already forget topics. It is so hot today. I am definitely melting. It's only May. I'm gonna not survive the summer. Damn it, whatever. Mother's Day flower things, that makes sense. But it's like genuinely hot outside. And humid. Ugh. Not gonna be started on the humidity. That's only one thing that I miss about the Bay Area. Humidity just basically didn't exist. That or was spoiled by AC, so I never noticed the humidity. Or both. What about you, May? I know I can just read it. Don't repeat yourself. You're doing so good. Not. You guys are talking a lot. I don't have enough brains. More of not enough eyes. That died. Me when the Yume is Yume, so true. You want to strangle the roommate for leaving the house at 78? Yume squared, so true. Thank you for the head pats. I miss Central AC. I literally played that not that long ago. Let's see how well I do in this one. I don't know how much longer I'll keep streaming. They're just a puddle, man. Blech. Understandable. What are you saying understandable to? Me, but I'm glad. It's very understandable, but understandable even. Understandable, but understandable. What are you saying understandable to? I lost the context. But yay for clearing the song. I was not expecting that since I nearly died. I didn't clear this on the lower difficulty earlier. There's no way in hell I'm actually gonna pass through it on extra extreme, but we try anyway. For funsies. The fun of suffering, I guess. Damn it. My expectations were low anyway, but... Let's see how this goes. Probably not well. I need you to see Ashes to Ashes on the earlier game that it was first on. Because it's also crazy on those ones. But like in a different way. You could, in theory, just look up a video, but that's not as fun as, like, watching your friend play it, right? Bleh. I knew that was gonna be too good to be true. Whatever. New record, yippee. I like this song. I don't know if I'm gonna do well because this is extra extreme. It's a good song though. Let's restart that, shall we? How dare you crack at me? Whoever it was, how dare. Bleh. How dare you quack at me, bear? You threw me off. Not that I would have got very far in this song in particular anyways, but meh. This one I actually might be able to get to the end. How's it going, bear, though? Messed that up a bit. You're good? That's good. What you been up to? I was gonna get to the song, but I'm sad because it was so close to clearing it. Whatever. No. Fine. I think I'm gonna put up a poll on the community Discord before the end of stream or just after stream. Lawn care snuggles and homemade jewelry. Nice. If you have pictures of it, you should share it in the art channel. I think it would fall into crafts. I believe I have a crafts tag. If not, I can make a new tag for it. And what do you mean I cleared that song? I just kind of, I don't know, somewhere else, but it's like all of a sudden, it's like, oh, it's not a song. Wait. I think maybe 2 more songs and then that'll be it for tonight. Because it's so hot, dude. I need to die. That instrumental part is kind of bullshit, but that's okay. Managed to very clear the song somehow. New record. Okay, probably one more song after this one. One last song. I'll turn no fail mode on, so that way we get through the song. But I don't think I'll get very far. I could be wrong, though. It's a good song, though. Not the ad break. Hang on. I'm gonna snooze the ad break, so that way you guys don't get it in the middle of the song. Sorry. gameplay. Whatever. I tried. But that's it. That's stream. Bloop. Ugh, my hands hurt. I don't love that for me. I have the screen. Yippee. Let me find someone to read. God, it's so hot. Let me check the weather again. Because, like, it's 10. I shouldn't still be melting. It's apparently 69, but it's 76% humid. No wonder I'm dying. Fuck, that's humid. Just a reminder, I have a throne wish list. There's a dehumidifier out there if anyone feels so generous. Fuck. Let's see. Who do I want to read? Who's live? I'll have to look at Hiragi used rules for watch-alongs because they're live on Twitch, but like they're also doing a watch party. Obviously not showing off the movie that they're watching, so I'll have to look into that. Maybe I'll do that. Oh, but Aqua's doing a concert. 5-year anniversary 3D concert. Fuck it. Let's write into Aqua. Let's listen. Let's listen to their concert. That sounds like a good time. From music game to music. Makes sense to me. There's the radio message. Go ahead and copy paste that. I am so sorry about anonymous code not working. I will figure something out. I will be actually making a poll after this raid is sent over. So please take a look at that. If you're in the Discord, make sure you vote, because the poll won't be up for too terribly long. Oh, there's the jewelry you made. It's so cute. But yeah, I will catch you all next time. Tomorrow, there should be no problems with Hustle Cat happening. In theory, we'll see about in practice. So hopefully we'll catch you all then. If not, I'm here pretty regularly, so I'm sure you'll be able to catch another stream of mine easily enough. But until then, though, bye-bye. Bye-bye.